iron and cold. Ego, walk on a country ya so. I thought they said I let country ya reach, but how come my people are poor? When the government steal our embezzlement, the government people are problem. They will be the J, the B, the K, the Lee, I hope I'm not in problem. When the government steal our embezzlement, the government people are problem. They will be the J, the B, the K, the Lee, I hope I'm not in problem. It's just the way that we live. My people still acting like graves. See, y'all need to change all that evil mentality. You won't receive, you must give. Let's change the way that we eat. Let's change the way that we think. See, I'm from the ghetto where kids not that wasted. If you can smoke, you can drink. I know you been to America, but I just came from Soweto. Cause that by easy, the living is hard, but we still survive in the ghetto. When the government steal that embezzlement, the government people are problem. I swear to God, who gonna solve them? I swear to God, who gonna solve them? When you get money, you holding your brabby, you jack out to have on your product. I stand for the girls and the boys in the ghetto, the ones with no money to eat, man. They spend millions of dollars on guns, tuck your way out with infrastructures and loved ones. 9 out of 11 with crumbs. Where I'm about to raise up my daughters and sons. We need to switch it up, people. The way that we living is evil. The way that we living is evil. The way that we living is evil. I'm on my way now to reach it. See my dreams, all I see is diamonds and gold. But when I wake up, I see my people selling iron and coal. Ego, walk on a country ya so. I thought they said I let country ya reach, but how come my people are poor? When the government steal our embezzlement, the government people are problem. They will be the J, the B, the K, the Lee, I hope I'm not in problem. When the government steal our embezzlement, the government people are problem. They will be the J, the B, the K, the Lee, I hope I'm not in problem. I see no peace among all you politicians, but we got peace in the ghetto. All my people show me love. Yeah, we got love in the ghetto. The country too hard to do. The Bobby because by that what they can do. You send your boys in my who? Excuse me, I'm talking to you. See how much you spend on your coat and your glasses like you don't even know the rules. See how many people are dying for hunger. See how much you spend on your shoes. Hey, wait. Someone please come and investigate. I done found out analysis. These politicians be changing their subjects and predicates. Everybody need a flex. Your citizens need a flex. Government will feature for in my ribbons. See chilling with my ex. Everybody need a flex. Your citizens need a flex. So government will feature for in my ribbons. See chilling with my ex. We need to switch it up, people. The way that we living is evil. The way that we living is evil. The way that we living is evil. I'm on my way now to reach it. See my dreams, all I see is diamonds and gold. But when I wake up, I see my people selling iron and coal. Ego, walk on a country ya so. I thought they said I let country ya reach, but how come my people are poor? When the government steal our embezzlement, the government people are problem. They will be the J, the B, the K, the Lee, I hope I'm not in problem. When the government steal our embezzlement, the government people are problem. They will be the J, the B, the K, the Lee, I hope I'm not in problem.
If you not want betrayal, find a friend like me. Find a friend like me. Find a friend like me. If you not want betrayal, find a friend like me.
Bombe oh, find a friend like me. Bombe jene oh, find a friend like me. Bombe, find a friend like me. Bombe jene oh, find a friend like me.
Your bestie not sweet like my bestie. Your bestie da la bestie. Find a friend like me.
I say, see bestie wanting to wealthy. Find a friend like me. I hear them say they want me go. I say
Some of them say they want me go.
I say
you're my bestie. The bestie, la bestie. Find a friend like me.
I say, see bestie, wanting to weffy. Find a friend like me. They won't step on my blessing, but God get it breaking, yeah. They won't call it my blessing, but God get it breaking, yeah.
Friendship, see friendship. Can't see Papa T friendship. And I want no back for friendship. Wangolo, Wango for bestie, Wango for daddy, Wangolo.
I hear them say, they want me go, I say, I hear them say, they want me go, I say,
Some friends in a oh. Some friends in a Some friends in a Friends in a Hey, see bestie, the bestie na friend by my bestie. The bestie la bestie, find a friend like me.
I say, see bestie, wanting to weffy, want him alone, find a friend like me.
DJ Young T.
You got funny leg, Johnny. You funny. Beats. Exclusive beats.
Brabby, why you taking? Oh, man, picking anything. Okay, give my Brabby bottle water like drink. When I bottle water, I'm one of my big legs. Oh, Brabby. How can you know that you not know I put it? When you say NZ, you my Ali exclusive. Love is sweet and sure I know. So I enjoy my life. Because anytime I can go. Love you and leave me, let me do me.
The other weekend, I will enjoy myself. The way they be in the start going, I will feel myself. My money I'm finished, but I'm moving on yourself.
So I hit the club. People were dancing, but I choose to say myself because I went there for something. Then I saw the fan get what kayaking, I won't go and see. I say let me try my luck and see. Maybe she agree. And I cry and come to see someone who I let them holler. So I talk to myself, let it be your man. But I'm fair, you go be your man. You go be your man.
So I walk out the door and say, fan get hello. What you doing? She say, fan. What you drinking? She say, Shinta. I say, partner, get what thing. She like, wow.
Nete, thank you. Baby, don't thank me, you deserve it. Oh, queen, that you deserve it. When you want some more, I provide it. So we start to talk. Conversation going deep and deeper. Putting thought to each chicken. Be like living sense in her brain. Anything I thought like, baby, let go now. She say, we going to my heart. She say, where Banavero? She say,
She agree from waiting down. We are now. I want to operate. Choosing up in a blind little door. Me when I get it down. Oh.
When she talking for a jet, I thought I was a joke. When I go back there again, she thought I think I'm again. I won't force it. But when I force it, man, that rape that crime will go to jail. So I play my cool, I choose to leave it. When I roll, I will show happy. I will go to PP, I will show happy. For that is a hero.
Take Brennan, she go on and she call me on my phone. Oh baby, I'm gonna send my mobile money no more. You send me money, I'm calling pepper soup.
I'm gonna send it or I'm gonna send it. I stay there, I won't send it, but I choose to send it. So I thought I say text me the number, I will send it. Then I send it. More she call me, said to say thank you. I say let me call her to confirm it. Then I call, she said she receive it. Then she hold the phone for my ear. Jaletta. Then I call her back, she say, hey, how I never back. Minute later she text me again. I'm gonna send her dollar card.
I let it take me a little bit. Anyway, I send all the card again. I did not nothing. I send it.
We gon' pass again. Me and her, then we follow again. I look at her, she look at me. I was passing by her, then she hold my hand. She say, speak to me and you, not me, no palaver. I say, speak that first. She say, play alone. What your story? I say, I get story. She say, let's pray together now. I say, you and who? Believe me.
At the end of the day, we stay sitting together. We had the same conversation. We chill the same way again. She agreed to follow me. Now again, my crib.
Yeah, so we hit my crib. She said, get me water, let me pay. She came from the bathroom with towel all around her waist. Then she lay down on the bed. I'ma lay down too. And I make her move. When she can say, hey man, I enjoy myself, I can go to the house, we gonna I enjoy myself. I really enjoy myself.
Since she left the crib, I call mom pass by, she call me. Oh baby, why begin call me again? I said nothing. Oh, say you going out to her, I said no, I'll be busy. Oh, it is a light thing one day.
Yeah, you know. We take them from Ghana to Liberia. Yeah. Every day is a holiday. Oh, it's a holiday. Every day is a holiday. Oh, it's a holiday. Every day is a holiday. Oh, it's a holiday. Every day is a holiday. Oh, it's a holiday.
Your party, papa. I wanna party your party, papa. Me, I wanna party your party, papa. Party, oh, party, oh. Me, I wanna party your party, papa. I wanna party your party, papa. Me, I wanna party your party, papa. Party, oh, party, oh.
Girl, we got some anything and babies on the table. I just wanna spend my money, baby, do me bang bang. Girl, I know you flexing, and I know you cruising. I just wanna show you good time, don't refuse me. I don't wanna walk, my energy stay far. Give me your love, don't do that. I just wanna give you all my love. So I don't wanna lie, baby, that your body give me ginger. So while we alive, baby, when your body give me ginger. Woman, your body, they ginger me. I wanna give you service, come hire me. Turn up the party like we do it in Miami. Girl, your pepper, they enter me. Me, just a week for you. Then we take a shot for two. Baby, come, I don't wanna lose. You will leave a girls in the party, but I choose. Make we dance, make we jolly and booze. Everything they fall in place. And they make a girl wind up your. I don't wanna lose. You will leave a girls in the party, but I choose. Kapagia bezo we ballin'. Kapagia bezo we ballin'. Kapagia bezo we chillin'. You can drink anything, homie. Kapagia bezo we ballin'. Kapagia bezo we ballin'. Kapagia bezo we chillin'. You can drink anything, homie. So I don't wanna lie, baby, now your body give me ginger. So while we alive, baby, when your body give me ginger. Every day is a holiday. Oh, it's a holiday. Every day is a holiday.
Fuck out TV. Bringing you innovation to broadcasting, news, views, comments, and analysis of issues happening in Liberia and the rest of the world. Fuck out TV. With check and balance, we break it as it unfolds. Fuck out TV. Bringing you face to face with newsmakers in town. Fuck out TV. The best online platform in broadcasting. Fuck out TV, located at Topo Village, Somalia Drive, Liberia. Be the part and experience the best in online broadcasting. Keep
All right, folks, welcome to Inside Disco number 13. Wherever you are viewing the broadcast, this is Inside Disco number 13 on Foca Online TV. Where today our host going to be Mr. Monjida Lincoln, the former special assistant to represent the El Papi Flomo, and he is the current chairperson of Team Chelsea. Tennessee McCullough Gibson, who is in the U.S., wants to vie for the senatorial seat come 2023. So we're going to have him in the studio where we're going to be asking him some of those questions. Why Tennessee McCullough Gibson, and those questions surrounding why he left the office of Representative El Papi Fumo. So, Mr. Lincoln, welcome to Foca Online TV.
Yeah, thank you very much.
How is this number 13, by the way?
This one number 13. It needs a serial mechanic. It needs a mechanic to come and do some repair, with some carpenters, some technical people to come and do something. It's totally a mess.
But if you say this number 13 needs a repair, they have a lawmaker there, then why would you say they need carpenter to come and do some carpentry work?
Because you can have a lawmaker there, but I don't think people just want to be having somebody. I think they want to be having a lawmaker that will be in their interest, that will carry on his or her three cardinal functions. So not to just be there as a lawmaker and take pay and move from one corporation to another corporation and collect money in the name that you are a lawmaker, and then the people in the direct
Are you sure of what you are saying, that he collects money in the name of the district and then the district doesn't benefit?
A lot of the things are proven. They are proven. And he can challenge it because I think he himself has been exposing himself on different media outlets by the way he presents the topic and the way he tells people the reality has not been seen. So by proving records, it is clear where you are on one or station, media or outlet. I don't know whether it's a PRO station or it's a media station or a radio station, where you are beating him chest against the community he lives in, that he owns the same company, and in fact, the community will not benefit a dime. When they benefit, it should get black. So I think that alone prove that the lawmaker is indeed just basically collecting money and seriously swimming in corruption.
Okay, the lawmaker is basically collecting money and swimming in the pool of corruption. That is the voice of the chairperson of Team Chelsea. So, what really went wrong between you leaving the lawmaker office, between you and representing the El Papi Flomo? Sometime last year, we heard the information that you are no longer the special assistant to Representative El Papi Flomo.
Yeah, sure. We're going almost we're going 3 years now. Because since I left, I think we've gone 2 years now since I left the office of Representative Flomo. And those reasons are just been proving day by day. Because I thought our leaving will change something or will stop him from doing what he's doing. But I mean, the brother still continues his issue that he's carrying on. He enjoy doing it. He have himself so relaxed in doing what he's doing. So I mean, for us, we see it not to be any issue. I think he's helping us in our advocacy because when I was in the office, we have 5 persons who are immediate relatives of Representative Edward Papi Flomo that is in his office. When I was there, they were there. And when we left, advise him on those issues that, my brother, we cannot have your relatives just overflow in this place. We have people who help us to campaign. We have people who put their time day and night. So today we can win election. At least if you have one person there, said my brother will be good. But you can have 5. And they saw it as a hit. They saw it as somebody who don't want their family to get something. But then I saw it like that's just an office of 16 persons. And 16 persons, if you look at the district, politically, we have 38 communities. So if we have 38 communities in a district, then it means that an office alone of 16 persons cannot do anything to the young people or the people of the district who wants to be in power and council or working.
Or do you regret leaving the office of Representative Edward Papi Flomo?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Oh, but someone could say that was that was a job that you could earn a living that could sustain you and your family.
Yeah, sure. No, that even if someone's saying that is true, that is not just a job to sustain my family, but I think it could do my family good. Like other people are benefiting from it. But then sometimes you gotta look at where you come from. I came from the advocacy background. And before Edward Flomo ascended to that position, we had Rosal Joseph in the position as representative. And we were there championing the cause. We had the Lieutenant Poli, who championed the cause of this district.
Yeah. Alexander Sompong.
Yeah, Alexander Sompong. And other people, we were there championing the cause of the betterment of the district. So if today Edward Flomo, who is a representative now, we come from the community. I come from the same class. I met Edward Flomo and others in the community. We joined them there. My cousin brought me. We all stayed there. Their family's Zing house there. We lived there. We ate together, cooked together. So when he became representative, I thought we were being different. But in fact, he's even getting worse day by day than even those that live in the district.
Do you really regret the action of supporting him to ascend to the position of representative?
Yeah, I could say yes. I regret making him representative.
Wow.
And I could say no, I didn't, or I did not, or I do not regret, because the regrettable part is that having him from the community that I live in, we all came from the same community, making him representative, and the performance to his own people in Body Factory, that is regrettable. So if that can be, if it can be happening right in Body Factory, then I mean, where else is he really performing? Where else is he really performing?
So is he not really performing?
No, I will not say absolutely he has not done nothing. Performance should be, we're talking about when you provide good oversight, then you are performing. Because the function of a representative or senator as a whole, it has to do with the 3 kind of function. Like other people look at the representative came here today, he gave rest. The representative came here today, he shared money. The representative came here today, he gave people this. That's not what we're looking at. Lawmakers, that's supposed to be humanitarian. Meaning you have a function, you have to make good laws. If you make good laws for your people, it will affect them positively in every community. If you represent your people properly, they will also benefit from your good representation. If you use your oversight, road problem will not be an issue in your district. Because if you look at the district, nobody crying that they want quota all over in rural communities. That just raid day to come and build a road up a raid there, maybe waste cross rights, maybe you want to go extra mile. So if you tell public works that you have a project to do, like the 30K that they have received twice in the heat of COVID. They received currently in just few weeks ago. They have received another 30K, and they said engagement, community engagement. Go engage your community, your constituent. So then, who are you engaging? I think if you use that 30,000, you just took out them 5,000 US. You know how many lower there you're bringing some communities.
Okay, so because another person could come and say, "Oh, the man is doing well. The man he has tried his possible best. He has done this. He is doing this, and he is about to do such a thing." With the issue of electrifying other communities within District Number 13, I think other people could come and say, "Oh, yes, he's doing something good."
Oh, okay, that is one of the areas, electrification or electrifying. That word, when he anytime he uses those words, we are electrifying or we have electrified, it beat my imagination. Because if you had a sole power as an individual lawmaker to say you electrify, you can electrify places. I think nowhere here will be that. Everywhere in this community will get current, because I think you want to make morale to go there. But if you tell us that, oh, we are lobbying, or we are lobbying with LEC to World Bank to get current to this community, because that process, you also know that 2016 we had a peaceful protest at the Southern Creek Bridge. Which are led with you people. Everybody was just part of it. It was just for us to get current. And World Bank displayed their report. They told us that you people are in this project, but this project we're not ready to come to you people. You can be patient.
So as it stands right now, the voice, because people refer to you as masses leader within District Number 13. So you left the office of Representative Elder Papi Flomo. So as it stands right now in your own private life, where are you right now?
Right now, since I left the office of Representative Flomo, I've been very critical on him, because I told him, for the fact we're critical in this district and we're pushing the plight of our people, the issue of being a representative is not a thing that if it doesn't happen for someone else, we're going to die. No. The fact is, once our people get what is better for them, I believe, whether it comes through anybody, I think that's why we are advocating.
So your primary concern is the masses.
Yeah, the masses should benefit.
The oppressed should benefit.
Yeah, for example, we should not have sell money in battery factory in District 13.
Yeah.
Then battery factory does not have a good role. When we sign up to an MOU,
yeah, that is another thing that we hope to bring those in authority of battery factory community to come and sit in the seat that you are sitting in today, to answer all of those questions. What are the people are benefiting? What are those things the people have benefited? And ask all of the relevant questions. So over the past time, we've been following the social media, and then we saw you being appointed to the position of chairperson for Team Chancey.
Team Chancey.
Yeah,
Team Chancey. Yes, sure. I'm part of the team. I was appointed by the team, the executive members and others who saw the need that I take on the position of the chairperson for the movement of Team Chancey. And I saw it welcoming, because I was looking at something and saying, but look, so you want to tell me when we sit there again in St. Joseph, who's a senator who has won 3 different elections here, who have made 12 years now, we go back and 9 years, then we born child or children, they will reach 21 years or 22 years, even if we're not giving president no kind of power. So when I saw a young man like Chancey Gibson, popularly known as Michael Law, coming into the picture that he want to contest the position of senator of Montserrat County, I saw it very good, and I think it is timely, and I believe that we will make a mark as the chair of that team, because we are still in Liberia now. We understand the day-to-day politicking of this country, so we believe that my being chair as at the friends of Chancey is welcoming, and I accept it 100%. and I'm gonna lead that team to victory and retiring or St. Joseph. I think everywhere he will be right now following, you should know that his retirement time has reached.
But you have a good you have a good history of supporting people extending to certain position. You supported. I think if history can set me right, you supported. Okay, you did not support Sahari Joseph to the position of representative, right?
No.
Okay, you supported Representative El Papi Flomo to the position of representative, and
Sure.
then later on you left his office because of other reasons, and now you are supporting Chancellor Macalor Gibson.
Yeah.
If Chancellor Macalor Gibson becomes senator, are you going to do the same thing that you did to Representative El Papi Flomo?
If the incoming senator Chancellor go against the very platform that we are coming with,
Yeah.
because we are coming with a platform. People may feel that I left Representative Flomo like he said when I left him, he firstly said he dismissed me. Another time, OKFM, I voted for DeLong and I challenged him. Another time, he didn't move from office. So the story, they're conflicting, but whatsoever he says, we leave it as it is. And we know that we work in the office that tirelessly, and they're even trying to appeal, finding means that we'll get back. And I told them boldly, no. When somebody just changed, they just changed. Nothing you can do to bring them back. It's not because we're getting to 2023 that you want to convince somebody to jump behind you so that when you win again, maybe you can increase your family to 60. That time that you say that I go 2 times. So I can't.
Well, but I think to some extent, maybe some of his Fender people are qualified, they are competent to hold these positions.
We agree, but in Liberia, here, opportunities are not being given to many young people. So if you just mind your family qualified, then I think President, we have most of the family, they are qualified. I think you should take them now, carrying office, move people, carrying the ministry, agency, I mean, directors and ministers. So Ellen just did the same thing with crowd only. So we keep crowd on something, even he the Representative Flomo. We're calling Ellen, she's nepotistic, nepotism, taking all children and putting in government. You come with it, you get one office. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, the president, then had the whole country under her control. They just gave you one lawmaker office. Yeah. You carry 8%. Now you have increased from 5 to 8. Maybe before we enter, you might return. So you just parent in there, uncle there, enter there, cousin there, everybody there. So we come in. I left him basically our platform that we came with. That's what I left Edward Flomo. I left him because the platform, when you read that platform over and over, nothing but nepotism is there. Nothing there that we should eat community people money. Nothing there that we should not advocate for our people. We came and we will stand for our people. So if we can leave it today and be doing different things, I advanced in 2019, advanced in 2020. And I told him, young people criticize you, but doesn't mean you get to criticize you, you can reach out to them. They might have the issue. So I told the incoming Senator Chancellor Gibson, I told you the same thing, I explained everything to him. I said, me, that's my policy. I believe in platform. When you bring platform, I see it, I follow.
So any attempt for him to deviate from the platform that will lead him to the senatorial seat, you're going to disagree. You will definitely disagree.
Yeah, sure,
and then leave his office or his share.
Sure, because the first thing we're not just because the Bible. I'm a Christian. The Bible says that if you have your,
will that serve as a good legacy for you?
I believe so because I think it helping me because that was embarrassing or Ambassador Joseph Human Paga right now with people who doesn't understand. He said, let me be patient and let's just go to the people telling that you're feeling staying there for 12 years, you're feeling that then you come back to us. They pointed finger to him if he was the president of this country.
Who is Chancellor Gibson?
Chancellor Macalor Gibson is a young Liberian who was born right here in a JJY community. Yeah, by Mr. and Mrs. Gibson. His mother was Caroline, Mr. Gibson, and then the father was Chancellor Gibson Sr. So he born like at that time they place a call the Ghana's with Somalia Drive.
Yeah,
now is the Japan freeway. So he was born in JJY. Later he left because his father came from Sino County and they went back Sino the token to start his school. He started his schooling in Sino Elementary and Junior High. Later he moved back. They moved back to Monrovia. He followed his education and he later graduated from high school from the Jim Do Young AGM.
Yeah, AGM.
Clarkstown. Yeah, there where he graduated from. And when he graduated, he didn't stop there. You know, he's a young man too in advocacy. He was even a community chair, youth chairperson for this at the St. Paul Bridge area, the Cranwell community. He even served as a youth chair for the Federation of Borough Youth, the Newtown Borough Youth, even Clarkstown, other places. And he was also a classroom teacher for some of the schools, like the Bishop L.J. Benz. He served there as classroom teacher. He was also at the Jonah Savier School in Newtown community. And then later, he saw the opportunity when we were doing the recruitment of the new AFL that we had that graduated 2006. He made him way, he went to the process, and then he stayed there and he graduated with the new army that we have today. And he was part of the first 105 persons, men and women, that was accepted and passed the criteria and graduated to be army of this country in 2006. He served the army from 2006 to 2014. And later, he left the army. And when he was coming up, he used to love this bodybuilding, so he's a kind of big guy, a huge young man, because he was in the global gym. He was managing the gym. He was also the president of the gym in 2019. And today, he was able to go through a program, and he's in the United States, advancing education, and now in medical, basically in medical. Yeah, where he got 2 BSc now from the Minnesota University. They call it the Hammett County. Yeah, in Brooklyn Park where he lived. And he's there now and still going to school. Right now he's serving as supervisor. He's working there also at the same time going to school. Okay. So he just left from this country quite recently. And then he knows everything that happened here. Nothing here is strange to him. He normally calls back.
So how many years Chauncey McCullough Gayson has spent in the US?
Roughly, if you look at it, he hasn't even reached a decade in the States yet.
Well,
Chauncey
precisely.
has not made 10 years out of Liberia yet. Since he left this country.
5 years, 6 years.
Yeah, it could be 5 years, it could be 6 years, it could be 7. We don't want to be exact because there's some information we can't actually release. Yeah, there's some information
Well,
we
he
can't
wants to
actually
be a
release.
senator. He wants to be a senator.
No, it's not here. We got a brochure going around. I tell you, I hit almost around Muscle.
That's what I'm saying. He wants to be a senator. He wants to be a senator of Muscle County. So he must have spent more than 10, 15 years with the people in Muscle County to know what are those challenges that people are facing.
But he has spent one of those years here.
And that's why we're asking you precisely.
No, sure. That's what I said. He has not, since he left this country, he has not made years.
Can we assume 10 years out of the country?
Years. Well, 10 years out of the country. Then why would he even be thinking of contesting? Why would I critically be following him?
This is happening.
No, that 10 years. Firstly, as he left this country, he's not just going to stay there. Mm-hmm. So as he's there, he's already making a way back.
So what are some of the work he has done back home? Why in the US? What are those work he has done back home?
Yeah, since he has been back and forth in the US, going, coming, and because he's somebody that stay here, understand what it means when it comes to. I think one of his basic focus has to do with how you can reconcile the young people when it comes to education, because we all know that education is a very serious and basic key, and for any human life, more especially in this era and modern stage we are in. So since you have been there, you have also been extending hands to university students. You have been extending hands to high school students through healthcare, through let's say aid, financial aid, some scholarship, in different ways you have been.
How many years or how long he been running his financial aid, his medical?
He has a chance. He's working through the Chances Foundation. Okay. That was established 2019. Yeah. So from 2019, he established that foundation to be giving back to Liberians back home.
Do you think he has really done sufficient from just what you have from what you have just explained? Do you think he has done sufficient to convince the minds of the people of Maserati to elect him as senator?
Yeah, I believe, yes, he has done sufficient and need to continue doing more, because just to be a classroom teacher, that is imparting knowledge.
Okay.
I think that is a service, and everybody knowing about country, a classroom teacher, even a university professor, does not take good salary move.
Sure.
That is very clear here. There are a lot of demonstrations, there are a lot of complaints that have been coming from those areas. So if he sat in that area as a young man who came from high school, he started going to college and started, teaching children from different school to different schools, that means that is something. And these are the same children today that have grown. Somebody I met some of the children he taught. We have one of them now that he taught before. He's serving now district coordinator for him, for us, for our movement at a how you call it?
Oh, you have a district structure.
Yeah, we have a district structure in,
Wow.
in the 17th district. That's it, in Maserati County.
Yeah.
The 17th district, yeah, we have district coordinators. So they call him Owen Blitty. And Chelsea taught Owen Blitty.
Oh.
And now today, Owen Blitty is also teaching. He's a young man to also teaching, so he volunteered himself. And some of guys that they taught together, they too come into the movement with it. Some of those students that he taught before, they also come to the movement with it, and they are all part and member of this movement to making him senator.
But do you think serving as a chairperson for Tinchense is going to get him the victory that every one of you are eager of?
Absolutely, yes.
What are those strategies?
The strategy, number one, is teamwork.
Okay.
Number one is teamwork. Because if you want to be successful, I can't say because I'm the chairman, so I will make it work. No, I will not make it work. I will just be a bluffing.
Okay.
Because to be a chairman also is a tax.
Yeah.
Right now,
Yeah.
I see Maserati election, we will win, but we should also know that there are challenges that we have. Because the boy who won 21 years, who is Senator Joseph, want to maintain that power so that he can be more than president. We are, even if we get president, we are 12 years. Senator Joseph wants to be more than him in power. And we think that is unfair. If we be talking today that presidents should have 2 terms, and 2 terms should be 12 years, I mean, we're not here to get any senator looking at
So it seems to be like you are championing the cause that Senator Joseph should not be re-elected to go for a second term.
Absolutely. We'll come to his ills, but for the fighting that we discussing in years, why would he campaign against other people that stay 12 years in power and say we shouldn't re-elect them? Why is he coming back to us now? We expect President we have to be coming and say I'm running for second term presidency.
We have other names that will soon surface as a senatorial candidate. Why don't you support some of those names other than Chensey Makala?
I see Chensey as a serviceman, because one who teaches children, kids in our country, impart knowledge into them, and today they are all big people in society and challenging. I believe in them. So I believe that when you are senator, you put that same training in us, in the people of Maserati County. And then if you look at Chensey as a young man going to the army, the AFL, that we know in our AFL, maybe the least person there getting something like 120, 140, 150, or $180 US. And if you can give, because I'm a man, you first must give your life. Anything happen to you, it just sit. Nobody going to question anybody that. Why the mayor saying so? What happened to him?
I think.
So if you can sacrifice in those areas, I believe when you even get at the Senate, which of course he will, I believe money will not be anything that he will steal, because he said the army with a good track record, and today there is nothing about corruption. So I believe that those are the kind of people we need down there, because he has the principle.
Okay.
The principle as a former military officer,
okay,
who has principle. When they say we're going to do this, we're going to do this. When they say we're not going to do this, we're not going to do this. So Chensey is not even coming as a politician,
okay, because
the normal star politician will just give you the promises that you just elect and follow. He coming as a leader. So we are looking for leaders. We're not looking for just politicians. Because politicians, we got the politics and we got the politics. So we want to use the physical or the real politics. And that politics is going to be a leader that can provide that. So we believe that Chensey can deliver Maserati County after our victory.
So what's the
2023.
what's the platform of Team Chelsea?
Our platform is very unique, and we believe in it so much. The first thing, if you look at the platform, it has to do with reconciliation, which the former president yesterday told us she failed. She failed in reconciling the people of Liberia. So if she can fail in reconciling the people of Liberia, then it means that we need to do more. So if we, as Mosopado County that has the highest population of citizens living here, I believe we have more tax left for us to do. And even the current president also challenged with the issue of reconciliation. But for us in Mosopado County, when we take over, the first thing is reconciliation platform. Another thing is not just lawmaking. We got lawmaking the platform, but we say good, we attach an adjective. Good lawmaking, good representation, youth empowerment, women empowerment. Because there are a lot of people coming with youth empowerment, but today they are not implementing. Like one example is the office I just left from Representative Flomo, because or how you call it, or youth empowerment should not be exploiting young girls and young boys only because you have money and you want to show them that you get money. But youth empowerment is varied. Where some people want to go to school, academic school, you send them there. Some other people want to go to vocational training, another learning area, you send them there. And those different learning areas that people want to go. Some people want to do business. Yes, you can put them, you can help them in that area. And you don't just overcrowded the number that, I'm giving 50,000 or 10,000 people when you know that you will not meet up with them. So you deal with a number that will get successful, and then you can add to that number. So I think most of the people that are talking about empowering people around here, I think they are joking, because if they were not joking, empowerment will not still be a challenge. It's a serious challenge here for empowerment, and because a lot of young people lack opportunity. So they are always looking up to lawmakers. You hear some lawmaker bluffing. That even our own was just on a PRO radio station and saying that, I have to do this. People can come to my house and poke and this and poke and that. Because of the bad laws you're created. You're created in a way that people go to your house. But while you create a good law that will be effective, then people will just be there. Be there.
Okay. You spoke of you spoke of all of those things concerning the current senator, that is Senator Sahari Josiah, with the issue of lawmaking, representation, oversight. Now, with the issue of Chensey Makalo Gibson, after Chensey has become a senator, based on the will of the people of Montserrat County, within the first 90 days, what the people of Montserrat County ought to see from Chensey Gibson?
Yeah, what is it after the first 90 days?
Within the first 90
within the first 90 days.
Yes.
What would they have seen?
What they ought to see from Chensey?
What they ought to see. The first thing is reconciliation. The county needs to be reconciled. People are bitter. Now you see these numerous protesters going all around. Protestation from one place to another. Quite recently, we're right in our district. The next time we're with the UL student, other people. So the issue is the county needs to be reconciled, and not in a fake way, in a real way, where you go to the students' community, they will tell you the challenges that they are faced with as a senator. You go to the market women, the real market groupings, you call their heads, and then you interact. Let them tell you what problem they face in the market. Then you go to the taxi drivers, the driver union.
But you are also leaving the disadvantaged youth out.
The disadvantaged youth?
Yeah.
No, I'm just naming. I'm coming to the disability. Okay. So the disadvantaged youth are also part of it. Like you see, the Zogo, we have the men and all that. You will keep helping them in those kind of situation, because you can be the supplier, then you say you're helping. So how are you helping them? How are you helping these people? So you help them in the state of the same place.
It's changing a major grouping within district. Within Montserrat County.
Major grouping, like
in terms of the population, the popularity. Do they really have the popularity to unseat Senator Harry Joseph?
We have the young people. The movement is growing gradually, because everywhere young people will get attached, you find that competition there. So the young people will bring their fathers, the young people will bring their mothers, the young girls will bring their friends, the young boys will bring their friends.
Okay.
So I mean, if you go there, you see young people. Most of the people that are in positions are young people.
Okay.
Because we believe that young people should take the stage. Young people should take the stage. Not that we're forgetting about the old people, but we're getting ideas from them while we're using the young people in the capacity to see what the young people can pull out. So we are turning the leadership in a way that the young people are in their numbers and ready to unseat whosoever that will stand before them.
Okay, so the young people are in their number to unseat whosoever that will come. All right. So before we take our course, where is Team Chense on the entire July 26 saga? Because we haven't heard from Team Chense. We have not seen any press release coming from Team Chense. We have not heard any press release coming from Chense Makalog Gibson himself.
Yeah, it's because we haven't made any statement because it looks so sorrowful and frustrating for a country to be running, and then something happens. The man who governs the country does not say anything for almost a week. The U.S. embassy and international partner have to come out and release. Then it's release. So everybody that are talking, including the president, are talking. All of them are talking on that issue. They're just fake speeches they are giving.
Is it that Team Chense is afraid to issue a release?
No, not at all. Team Chense have been appearing on radio station while he's out of the country.
Concerning the July 26 saga?
No, on different issues. Yeah, put on different issues on radio stations.
But the July 26 saga is also a major issue that other politicians are also throw a spotlight on. They have condemned the issue. I mean, they have condemned that incident.
Yeah, we know. We have our U.S. students. Even in our movement, we have some of them there. And we will not support such an but I'm saying the fakeness of it. We will come up, but we want to see them. Let them talk.
How long is it going to take?
It won't take us a long time. We're just watching, reading the fake speeches that people give. Because for that sincere, you'll see a senator all talking after somebody finished talking. I mean, we when things happen, this country need to go to a stage where we will forget about party, then individual. You get individual, you're behind individual, you're behind party. Even if we go to a process and does not win, it doesn't mean we should tell like bro us down. No, that's not the process. When we get a result and the result defeat us, I mean we should accept it and work in it for our country. So it doesn't mean when they take it for them and get in position, you must say no, I'm coming there. Okay. But if you go there and see things not going on right, then you can back up.
All right, so that is it. When we go to the process, we are not elected. We should still do what we promised the people of Maserati County to do, right?
Sure.
So that is the voice of Monjida Lincoln, who is the chairman of Team Chense. So viewers following the broadcast through our live Facebook feed, to place in your call, you can dial +231 778 3957 12. To place in your calls through our WhatsApp number +231 778 395712. So while we are still awaiting calls, we can still go through the conversation while we stay await the calls. So Mr. Lincoln, you are the chairperson of Team Chense Makalog Gibson. That would, of course, he wants to be a senator of Maserati County. When do we see Chense coming to the Republic of Liberia? Because election is next year. He cannot remain in the US, and then you guys are on ground. That's why somebody could say, oh, we are on ground, we are softening everything. But the people want to see the face. The people want to know, who is this guy? Want to see him, wants to touch him. So when do we hope to see him coming back to the country?
Very soon. Our senator, we call him our senator, and we owe no apologies for calling our senator. He's our senator now. We are looking up to. So he will be here very soon, hopefully October. Anytime in October, he will be in Liberia. Like he has been coming to Liberia and going back to the US. But hopefully October, he will be arriving in Liberia, where tons of supporters will be gathering at the RRA to receive their senator take him to wherever part of Monserrato that he wishes to go, and he will be here, and we will have a lot of tours, and he will see the work that the movement have been doing, that he has started. He will see us walking, and he will see things that we have been touching, and things that he left.
People following the live Facebook feed, they are saying that the Honorable is a money eating machine.
Yeah, but if they are saying that he's a money eating machine, then they should tell where he ate money from, or who money he ate. Because some of us, the people who ate our money, we can call their name, we can be afraid. But some of them, we challenge them to call the names of people, money that he ate, and what position was he in, and he ate people money. And then up to this time, we have not heard anything from people until they come on now. Even though it's not also late that they are coming on now, but let them be clear and tell us whether they were keeping money to his place and he ate it, or whether they were into business and he ate that money. You know how he ate that money. At least it should be clear. But if they come on and say somebody ate my money, somebody did this.
Yeah, because the comment is coming from people who are following the live Facebook feed.
Yeah,
that's why the person say the Honorable is a money eating machine. That's why I thought it was to bring that to your attention.
Yeah, it's good, but we believe he's not that kind of person, because America is a kind of country that has a very good system all around the world. The system is there. Even when you have problem with people here and they are there, you can file, you can inform the U.S. Embassy. I think they will inform them. So I think there's I also see there's an opportunity for all those who say you eat money. There's an opportunity for them to raise an issue.
Hold you there. Somebody is trying to place a call through WhatsApp. Let me hold you there. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Good evening.
How are you? I said good afternoon, my friend. How are you?
I'm okay. Welcome to Inside District number 13 on Foka Online TV.
This is your famous caller, and I need to say hi to Chairman Nicom.
Yeah, how are you? How are you, Mr. SU?
You have to take the microphone, the headphone. You have to use the headphone. No, the one that is speaking. Okay. So we hold you there. And take all the calls. Hello. Good evening. Hello. Good evening. Yeah. Yes. Good evening, sir.
So.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Gibson. Yeah. So thank you for calling in. Your chairperson is in studio. There were other things that we also talk about. So we hope to bring you on our platform one of these days. Okay, thank you, Mr. Gibson. Thank you. All right, so that is it, Mr. Lincoln. You, oh, people. All right, so we just gonna squeeze in this last one. Hello, good evening. Yeah, 1 minute 30 seconds.
Thank you very much.
But the people
So,
say, but the people say you have to come, you have to come. The people say you have to be on the ground. This is Montreal Lincoln, and you are Chancellor Gibson. Okay, so we hold you right there October 1st. The entire country going to be looking down to see Chancellor come back. Macalog Gibson comes to the country. Thank you. All right.
thank you very much.
Hello. Yeah, hello. All right, so that is it, Mr. Lincoln. Just within 1 minute 30 seconds, you can make your passing comment, and then we'll close up.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Me firstly say a big thank to the Focus TV family. I enjoy the structure of your setup. We pray that you get your frequency so you can start going full blast because at least it's right in our district, and I think this will be the first station, if I'm standing to be correct or correct. And I want to say to Team Chancey, the friends of Chancey, that we keep the courage and we will be victorious. The name Sir Joseph is looking like a Goliath against a David. And we are the David going to make sure that our Goliath going to leave. Because for the fact, if we cannot, we start the topic, the debate has started already on the years. Are we looking for William V. Stockman again in this country? Now, I spent 27 years. We say absolutely no. So for the fact a president will stop to 12 years, it means that a senator, even if you don't have the stopping point, we're going to retire you. Honorable Sir Joseph, you should start finding a good that you brought some buses. Maybe you help yourself with transportation, and maybe the properties you say you're building for Maserado in the name of the people. We can see the documents. If we can submit those things, then I think we have no business to be running. But for the fact there will be a name, we'll be very clear that come 2023 or 24, you now have a job. We'll be taking over that office and make sure to tell people how Maserado is supposed to be running so that our young people can have opportunity. They cannot be going to lawmaker houses to be asking for help, when some of them will use them in different means that are not necessary. Put them on scholarship, they can't pay, and all sorts of things. So we want to say thank you again to your station for the invite, even though it was that long. But we say this place is our home. We are willing to come. If we don't come here, where else will we be rushing to go? Okay. So anytime, any minute, any second, Team Chense is willing to be here. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Lincoln. That was the voice of Monjida Lincoln, the chairman of Team Chense Makalon Gibson. He is vying for the position of Senator Maserado County next year, 2023. So thank you. There you have it. We return with this program next Thursday. I am your regular Thursday friend, Mohammed Van Khan.
Focal TV. Bringing you innovation to broadcasting, news, views, comments, and analysis of issues happening in Liberia and the rest of the world. Focal TV. With check and balance, we break it as it unfolds. Focal TV. Bringing you face-to-face with newsmakers in town. Focal TV. The best online platform in broadcasting. Focal TV, located at Topo Village, Somalia Drive, Liberia. Be the part and experience the best in online broadcasting. Keep Focal.
Yeah. Christoph the King. I'm back on these egotistic politicians. I'm on my way now to reach it. See my dreams, all I see is diamonds and gold. But when I wake up, I see my people selling iron and coal. Ego, we're gonna control your soul. I thought they said I let control your reach, but how come my people are poor? When the government steal our embezzlement, the government people are problem. They will be the J, the B, the K, the Lee, I hope I'm not in problem. When the government steal our embezzlement, the government people are problem. They will be the J, the B, the K, the Lee, I hope I'm not in problem. It's just the way that we live. My people still acting like graves. See, y'all need to change all that evil mentality. You won't receive, you must give. Let's change the way that we eat. Let's change the way that we think. See, I'm from the ghetto where kids not that wasted. If you can smoke, you can drink. I know you've been to America, but I just came from Soweto. Cause that by easy, the living is hard, but we still survive in the ghetto. When the government steal our embezzlement, the government people are problem. I swear to God, who gonna solve them? I swear to God, who gonna solve them? When you get money, you holding your brabby, you just gotta have on your product. I still for the girls and the boys in the ghetto, the ones with no money to eat, man. They spend millions of dollars on guns, tuck your way our infrastructures and loved ones. 9 out of 11 with crumbs. Where I'm about to raise up my daughters and sons. We need to switch it up, people. The way that we living is evil. The way that we living is evil. The way that we living is evil. I'm on my way now to reach it. See my dreams, all I see is diamonds and gold. But when I wake up, I see my people selling iron and coal. Ego, we're gonna control your soul. I thought they said I let control your reach, but how come my people are poor? When the government steal our embezzlement, the government people are problem. They will be the J, the B, the K, the Lee, I hope I'm not in problem. When the government steal our embezzlement, the government people are problem. They will be the J, the B, the K, the Lee, I hope I'm not in problem. I see no peace among all you politicians, but we got peace in the ghetto. All my people show me love. Yeah, we got love in the ghetto. The country too hard to do. The Bobby because but I what they can do. You send your boys in my who? Excuse me, I'm talking to you. See how much you spend on your coat and your glasses.